I once lost $4,000 in 4 minutes, not because my strategy failed, not because of news or manipulation or bad luck, because I was bored. That was the day I learned the most expensive lesson in trading. The market doesn't punish bad strategy. It punishes the one thing you never think to fix. Let me be direct. Most of what you watch about trading is fiction designed to sell you impatience. The Lambos, the private jets, the "I made 10,000 on my phone." It's all marketing for a fantasy. The reality: professional trading is boring, systematic, repetitive. If your heart races when you're in a trade, you're not trading, you're gambling, and the house always wins. Early in my career, I had a system that worked: discipline, rules, patience. Then one Monday, the market was dead. Nothing moved for hours, so I broke my rules. Just once. The setup is close enough, I lied to myself. Tuesday. Same thing. I'm missing out. By Friday afternoon, I had broken my own rules 5 times in 1 week. I didn't lose money because the market changed. I lost because I changed. I erased nearly a month of profits, not to the market, but to my own impatience. Here's the part that still haunts me. Every single one of those losses happened because I was staring at the screen too long. Ironically, the less time you spend watching moving bars, the better your execution becomes. Overanalysis doesn't find opportunities. It manufactures them out of anxiety. I now trade for exactly 30 minutes a day. Not because I'm lazy, because I've learned that minute 31 is where destruction lives. Professional traders don't predict the future. They read where money is already trapped. Think of the market like a magnet. Price is drawn to areas where thousands of stop losses sit clustered together, above old highs, below old lows. These aren't random targets. They're gravitational zones where institutional money gets deployed. Your job isn't to fight the tide. It's to protect your inventory and hitch a ride. But to do that, you need a process, not a strategy. A process 1 to 5, the morning filter. I look at 2 charts, daily, 4 hour. I'm hunting for one thing. Where are the magnets? Where's the trapped money sitting? If there's no clear direction, I close the laptop. Your brain will scream that you're missing out. That scream is the exact voice that destroys accounts. Forcing a trade out of boredom is an opportunity. It's suicide with extra steps. Minute 6 to 15. Define the entry zone. Once I know where price is likely heading, I look for footprints. Fresh areas where institutions left orders untouched. Imbalanced gaps where price moved so fast it never filled the void. I don't guess where price will turn. I wait for price to arrive at my zone, and here's where most traders die. Your fingers will itch to enter early. You'll tell yourself this time is different. If you click that button before price reaches your zone, you haven't just broken a rule. You've destroyed the entire process before it begins. Minute 16 to 20. Execution. This looks small. It determines whether you survive. Price hits my zone, I don't enter. I switch to a lower time frame and wait for the balance to visibly shift. A sudden, aggressive push in the opposite direction. A structural shift that proves big money just stepped back in. Only then do I calculate risk. Imagine 10 trades. You lose 6. Win 4 to most people, that's failure. But if your average loss is $100 and your average win is $300, you just made $600 in profit while losing most of your trades. Retail traders obsess over win rate because their ego can't handle being wrong. Professionals obsess over risk management because they respect probability. Every trade I take risks 1% or less of my account. If it hits my stop, I'm out. No hoping, no praying, no moving the stop, mine 21 to 30. The post-market autopsy. Did I execute cleanly? Was my position size correct? The money outcome is irrelevant. A losing trade that followed the plan is a success. A winning trade that broke the rules is a dangerous failure. It rewards the behavior that will eventually bankrupt you. You must divorce your ego from the money. One trade is a single data point in a sequence of 1,000. Trading is capital preservation. Your capital is your inventory. Run out of inventory, and you're out of business. The moment you enter a trade, accept that the money is already at risk. If you cannot look at a stop loss and feel completely indifferent, your position size is too big. Period. 5 layers of the market. Define your zone. Execute with confirmation. Review the data. The market doesn't pay the smartest trader. It doesn't pay the one with the most indicators, the most screen time, or the most opinions. It pays the trader who can follow a simple plan when every emotion screams not to. That is the real edge, and it has nothing to do with the market. It has everything to do with you. I've compiled this entire routine into a clean one-page PDF checklist. Click the top link in the description to grab it completely free.